Here's 5 reasons why starting your own recruiting agency could be the best decision that you could make for yourself and for your family moving into 2023. Reason number 1 is that it is extremely low risk. Anytime you're starting a business, the risks are going to fall in really 2 buckets or both. Number 1 is idea risk. That's when you come up with an idea of some novel concept that's never been done before, and you are betting on the fact that, hey, people are going to want this, they're going to want to use it. Think different types of apps, different websites, and things of that nature. In fact, in my industry, in the crypto world, it is full of idea risk. Many projects fail simply because no adoption takes place. The other type of risk is strategic risks. These are the business models, the things that have been done for a very long time. The business model's proven, and you say, hey, I want to go out and be the best in the market at this, right? I want to be really great at it. Think real estate agents, think car dealerships, in construction, plumbers, carpenters, etc. In fact, this may blow your mind. The first recruiting agency was actually started by Henry Robinson in the year 1653 in England. And so recruiting go back hundreds and hundreds of years. And so clearly this business model has been proven. Reason number 2, which actually plays into reason number 1, is that it's low overhead. Now I made this its own category because you can have several business models that have low risk. If you have the right person running it and they know what they're doing, you can still invest a lot of money and it be very, very low risk. But with recruiting, you can start your own agency well under $1,000, right? Typically in the United States, it's less than $350 to start a business, to register it. You probably need a few hundred more dollars if you want to start a website immediately. That's totally up to you. You don't even have to start a website. And you have access to, let's say, an Excel spreadsheet. You probably want to get a nice email made that costs very small. So you can actually start your recruiting agency well under $1,000, consume free content like this if you're on a shoestring budget, of course, and over a period of time you can do very well. If you have a little bit more to invest, I invested thousands because I paid coaches and mentors to teach me this business as fast as possible. I signed up for Recruitemy, consumed everything, and was like a sponge with Russell Liebowitz, the founder of Recruitemy. But again, if you're on a budget, you can start it for well under $1,000. Reason number 3, and this is one that is very near and dear to my heart, is that you can do this business from anywhere on planet Earth. I've been traveling the last 20 years all over planet Earth. I'm very much a nomad, and I love doing business, but I personally hate being confined to a specific region, a specific place where I have to stay there constantly. Currently, I live half of the year here in Puerto Rico, in my home where I'm at now, and the other half in Brazil. In fact, in 2023, I'm gonna spend a lot more time traveling because I'm already have a lot of clients in the UK, Europe, soon to be Dubai, and so I'm gonna spend a lot of time in those locations as well. That makes me very happy. So yes, if you're someone that loves to move around, or maybe you want to show your family the world, spend a little bit of time in different places, then recruiting is an excellent option to do that. Reason number 4 is that you get to meet amazing people. You heard me already say how much I love to travel. What I actually love about travel is meeting the different people, right? How do they think? How do they do things? You know, how does this culture deal with certain things, and what can I learn from them, right? With recruiting, it is the people business. I mean, anytime you're in business, you're really in the people business, but the service that we provide is to connect great talent with great companies. And so by nature of this, you must speak to several people over the course of a week, a month, a year, etc. And so yes, the people that you get to meet, to me, is just amazing. Reason number 5, last but certainly not least, is that as recruiters, we get to see the direct impact in the lives of the candidates that we place, as well as the businesses that we place them in, right? When we match that great candidate with that great company, particularly if it's, let's say, a startup company or something of that nature, we get to see how much that candidate impacts that company, the culture, contributes, and we get to see the change and how we can improve the lives of that individual that we've placed, right? So, of course, this happens a lot in service type businesses, but there are a lot of businesses where if you're moving high volume, right, so say cheap product, high volume, you're not going to stay in constant contact with, in fact, you probably won't speak to anyone that buys your product, very little percentage-wise. With recruiting, we're so involved with that process and with the onboarding that we get to, I know myself personally, I get constant thank yous all the time and praise. And that's not me bragging on myself, I'm bragging on the industry. But I just love the fulfillment in the recruiting industry. It's okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's the top 5 reasons why starting your own recruiting business in 2023 could be the best decision of your life. Hopefully you got some value from this. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment below. I'd love to hear your feedback. And if you don't agree with what I said here too, that's okay too. Let me know below. I'd love to hear your feedback, and we promise to respond to each and every single comment. Thank you very much. Happy New Year.